SQL. It's similar to the MySQL or any RDBMS service which is managed by the GCP. So in this lecture we are going to cover introduction of Cloud SQL, advantage of Cloud SQL, and when to use Cloud SQL, and demo, and the limitation of Cloud SQL, and the conclusion. So in the last lecture, if you watch my last lecture, we looked the architecture and working with the BigQuery, and we also have looked use cases where BigQ is the right choice, some of exam tips about the BigQ. In this lesson, we will look alternative of BigQuery. So MySQL and SQL based traditional database, and also reason to choose GCP Cloud SQL, our self-hosted MySQL or PostSQL. So let's start. Okay. So Cloud SQL is a fully managed database service that helps you to set up, maintain, and manage administrator your relational database on GCP. The main advantage of Cloud SQL is it takes care of security, reliability, maintenance of our SQL server as lower level. Normally, Cloud SQL used for CMS backend, but we can use normal MySQL database also. Okay, so Cloud SQL provide read replica with just couple of click. It also help having a high availability database with the failover mechanism. There are some offering Cloud SQL. Let's see the advantage of Cloud SQL. So Cloud SQL reduce the maintenance cost and fully managed traditional database in the cloud. It ensures business continuity with reliable and secure service backed by 27 Google's SRE team. Automated databases provisioning, store capacity management, and other time-consuming tasks for us. Cloud SQL automatically increase storage for the database. Provide easy integration with existing app, Google Cloud Service like GKE in BigQuery. Provide point-in-time recovery, because regular backup we can restore DB to any state at the earlier point it was taken. Make sure the binary logging is enabled. Secure access via inbuilt firewall. Easy migration from on-premises or from any other cloud platform with minimal downtime. So these are the advantages of Cloud SQL. And now we are going when to choose the Cloud SQL. There are multiple ways we can use Cloud SQL. Most of common are using Cloud SQL for CMS backend for platform like Drupal or WordPress. Google Cloud has one-click launch mechanism for CMS software, and behind the scene it uses Cloud SQL as backend of DB. Apart from this, you can also use Cloud SQL for lift and shift. When you want to lift and shift SQL database from on-premises to cloud, we can use data analysis. Like if you have less than 100 GB, you can import data and do some kind of analytics of the data. Compliant and secure database. Compliant and SQL database. SQL provide data encryption, the rest and the transit, private connectivity with the virtual private network, cloud and user control network access, firewall protection. Cloud SQL is complete with SSAE 16 ISO 27001 PC DSS. There are some points you should keep in mind while choosing the RDBMS in the cloud. Cloud SQL is the most frequent use case, lift and shift, and whenever you can cross the word saying the lift and shift engaging database, Cloud SQL the way to go. So let's create first MySQL instance in the cloud. You can choose Postgres as well as defending. So here in the demo we will choose the MySQL. So MySQL instance in the Google Cloud, this is the cloud. You need to go database, then the SQL. So you see this is the image which I took, and here you can see the Cloud SQL instance. There is two options: creating instance or migrate data with database migration service. So we are creating instance. On creating instance, click on MySQL, choose the MySQL, and here is Postgres. So we are going to choose MySQL. The next part, we need to provide instance info and password, and version, different kind of version you can drop down, and the region which is near to your area you can choose single John or multiple John. High available is multiple John, and click on the create. So here keep in mind, instance is unique name for the instance. Root password can be user defined password or generated password. Root user, you can change the password. MySQL version, if you lifting and shifting existing data makes your MySQL now continue default one. Select the region, machine type. When you click the next, it's high memory, 4 CPU and 20 GB, 8 CPU and 52 GB. Custom also you can do, so we use basic high memory. The storage is SSD recommended. HDD is lower performance, most popular, and lower latency. HDD with a higher ops query per second data throughput. HDD is lower performance, and SSD with lower storage rate. Storage capacity to 100 GB. We put 10 GB also is enable to automatic storage increase in case of you need. Connectivity, private IP and public, we choose public IP. So this is option allow us to control public access your DB. It can inbuilt firewall based of IP address, and you can whitelist IP your network in case you want to access database on the internet. The add network is button. So once you add, backup, so automatic backup point for DB logs, you need to select automatic backup. You need to select advantage. Okay, there are some advantage. Enable this one you can use for real time the log maintenance any window, any order of updates. So instance level is hardware up to maintenance taken care of by GCP. We need to select time window. For now you can keep in default, but production select the time frame to receive very low traffic. When traffic is low, we can provide the time so that it can maintain. Flag, so flag allow us to customize granular aspect of your instance. Change may require to restart. Choose the flag. CloudSQL does not have any super user for a MySQL database because security reason. You can enable database level of flag using this option. The flag are configuration option of database. You can configure DB level setting using flag. Keep in default values now. If you want to, can add label. Instance label help to searching, filtering. Its label is just for searching. Now if you click on create, it will create your MySQL instance. Creating database using UI, there is another method. We can use UI to create database. Okay, so now the SQL database instance is already ready. So inside the instance we need database. So one instance can have multiple database, so we choose here database and then create character set UDF. So different kind of character set we can store. Connecting CloudSQL DB using CloudSQL DB. So connecting this instance, this is IP address, connect name, 1 CPU, memory, SSD. Overview about this MySQL instance. Then creating CloudSQL. Using CloudSQL we can connect gcloud SQL connect gcloud use user and quit. Cloud admin enables we can also do. So I will not go to using CloudSQL. This one it's you can try using gcloud SQL connect course root, and then it will come like this. Authorized network also you can do. Using gcloud SDK also you can connect into your MacBook, and you can try. So there are two ways using web app or web URL you can connect. Using cloud CLI you can connect. You can connect using cloud SDK, and there are limitations which we haven't discussed. CloudSQL, no auto scaling for machine. You need to downtime to apply vertical scaling. There is no horizontal scaling for CloudSQL. So horizontal scaling we need to come with BigQuery and all those things. Limited global presence in the server and lack of strong consistency at the scale. So conclusion, CloudSQL is good. Get it started easily or lift and shift existing SQL database. But when it comes to the modern cloud database, CloudSQL has some limitation like horizontal scaling, global availability in terms of region. Cloud Spanner service from GCP address these Okay, overall the frequently used case, the CloudSQL lift and shift SQL database from the on-premises cloud. So please like and subscribe my channel. Hope it will help you to get good jobs in Google Clouds or any other organization. Thank you for watching.